Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into a problem I know a lot of you are facing. You're running a growing field service business. You love HubSpot for all things CRM. But those spreadsheets you're using to manage everything else, they're starting to feel like a ball and chain.
It's a super common pain point. Lots of businesses start with Excel because it's familiar and accessible.
Right,
But as your field service operations scale up, those spreadsheets, well, they reveal some serious limitations.
right. And we're talking about drowning in manual processes,
Yeah.
data living in silos, zero real-time visibility,
Yeah.
and don't even get me started on the struggle to scale efficiently. It's like trying to build a skyscraper with popsicle sticks.
It is. And you know what's fascinating here?
What's that?
Even small errors in Excel can have massive consequences. Like a misplaced decimal or a simple typo can snowball into scheduling conflicts, missed appointments, frustrated customers.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that translates into lost revenue and a damaged reputation.
Ouch. Yeah, those spreadsheets can be sneaky little saboteurs. But the good news is we're going to deep dive into a white paper that explores a better way.
Okay.
Switching to a dedicated field service management solution. It's called Dusk FSM.
An FSM, or Field Service Management System, acts as a central hub for all your field operations. Scheduling, dispatch, technician management, customer data, the whole nine yards. It's a world away from those static spreadsheets,
Yeah.
designed to handle the complexities of a scaling business. And Dusk FSM. This is particularly interesting because it's HubSpot's only certified FSM app.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Before we get into the solution, let's really unpack why Excel becomes such a burden for field service businesses, especially as they grow. I'm guessing it has something to do with the whole square peg round hole thing we talked about earlier.
Exactly. Excel just wasn't built to handle the demands of a rapidly scaling field service operation. It lacks that structure and automation you need to manage a growing team, increasing service requests, mountains of customer data.
So as your business grows, those spreadsheets become less helpful and more of a hindrance.
Precisely. Imagine trying to manage hundreds of technicians, thousands of service appointments, constantly changing customer details, all within the confines of a spreadsheet. It quickly becomes unwieldy, error-prone, and a major drain on your time and resources.
Not to mention the potential for those little spreadsheet errors to turn into big, expensive problems, right?
Absolutely. And it's not just about the time wasted on those manual tasks. It's about the missed opportunities, the delayed responses, and the potential for errors that can damage your relationships with your customers.
Speaking of HubSpot, the white paper highlights a specific dilemma for users who rely on Excel alongside their CRM. What makes this combination particularly challenging for field service?
The core issue is the lack of integration. Think about it. Your sales team closes a deal in HubSpot. Then someone has to manually transfer that information into an Excel spreadsheet to schedule the service appointment. Any updates from the field
Oh gosh.
then have to be manually entered back into HubSpot.
So it's like playing a never-ending game of data ping pong between two systems that don't talk to each other. What could possibly go wrong?
Unfortunately, a lot. This disconnect leads to inaccuracies, delays, and missed opportunities. And it's incredibly inefficient. Imagine all the time wasted on manual data entry instead of focusing on activities that actually generate revenue.
Okay, I'm starting to see why this white paper calls this a dilemma. So what's the solution?
This is where Dusk FSM enters the picture. As I mentioned, it's HubSpot's only certified FSM app,
Yeah.
and it's purpose-built for growing field service organizations.
Ooh, HubSpot certified. That has a nice ring to it. But what does that actually mean for someone who's using both HubSpot and Excel to manage their field service operations?
It means Dusk FSM seamlessly integrates with HubSpot, eliminating those data silos we were talking about. All your customer information, deals, tickets, service requests, everything is synchronized in real time, giving everyone a single source of truth.
Hold on. I need to take a moment to process this. Real-time updates. No more manual data entry back and forth. This sounds almost too good to be true. But I'm a show-me-the-money kind of person. Can you give me a real-world example of how this actually plays out?
Of course. Let's say your sales team uses HubSpot to close a deal for a new HVAC installation.
Okay.
With Dusk FSM, that deal information automatically triggers the creation of a job order. The system can then automatically schedule the installation, dispatch the nearest available technician, and even provide the technician with all the customer details and job instructions they need.
Wait, so the moment a deal is closed in HubSpot, Dusk FSM jumps into action and starts orchestrating the entire field service process. No more scrambling to find a spreadsheet, no more frantic phone calls to schedule a technician.
That's the beauty of integration, and it gets even better. As the technician completes the job, they can update the status in Dusk FSM, which then syncs back to HubSpot in real time. So your sales team, customer support, everyone who needs to be in the loop has instant visibility into the progress of the job.
Okay, I'm seeing the light. We're talking streamlined workflows, faster turnaround times, fewer errors, and happier customers. I'm starting to see how this could be a real game changer.
Exactly. But the benefits go beyond just the back office. Dusk FSM also has a significant impact on your technicians out in the field.
All right, this is where it gets really interesting. Tell me how Dusk FSM empowers those folks on the front lines.
Imagine your technicians arriving at a job fully prepared with all the customer background information, job details, even historical service records right at their fingertips.
So no more showing up at a customer's house only to realize you need to call back to the office for a critical piece of information.
Exactly. Dusk FSM empowers technicians to be more efficient and deliver a better customer experience. They can access all the background info they need, get real-time updates, record the parts and materials used, even take photos with annotations all within the app.
Wow, it's like giving your technicians a high-tech toolkit that helps them do their jobs better and faster. I bet they'd love that.
They do, and happy, empowered technicians translate into happy, loyal customers, which, as we know, is the key to long-term success.
I'm all about happy customers. Speaking of success, let's talk about the bottom line. How does Dusk FSM actually help generate more revenue? We've touched on some of the benefits, but I'd love to hear more.
There are several key mechanisms at play here. We've already discussed the increased productivity and reduced operational costs that come from automation and streamlined workflows.
Right, less time wasted on manual tasks means more time spent on revenue-generating activities. But what else is there?
Dusk FSM also accelerates that lead to cash cycle, which means you get paid faster.
Yeah.
This improves cash flow, which is essential for any growing business. And because it optimizes resource allocation, you're making the most of your team's time and skills. This allows you to take on more jobs without necessarily increasing headcount.
Okay, so it's like squeezing more juice out of the same lemon. More jobs, faster payments, all with the same team. That's impressive. But I'm guessing there's even more to this revenue-generating story.
You're right. Unlike Excel, Dusk FSM provides you with a wealth of data.
Yeah.
Detailed reports on job performance, customer satisfaction, resource utilization, you name it. These insights can help you identify new service opportunities, optimize pricing, and make more strategic decisions about your business.
Data-driven decision-making instead of just flying by the seat of your pants. I like it.
Exactly. Dusk FSM empowers you to be proactive and strategic, which is essential for sustainable growth and revenue expansion.
All right, I'm sold on the benefits. But let's be honest, even when we know there's a better way, change can be daunting. What about the process of switching from Excel to Dusk FSM? Is it a massive undertaking?
Not at all. The white paper outlines a 7-step setup process that's incredibly straightforward. In fact, you can be up and running in a matter of hours.
Hours, not weeks or months. That's music to my ears.
It's designed to be user-friendly, even for those who aren't, super tech-savvy.
That's a relief. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of implementation, I want to zoom out and talk about the long game. What are the strategic advantages of using Dusk FSM that go beyond just fixing the headaches of Excel?
That's a great question. One of the most exciting things about Dusk FSM is its compatibility with AI and IoT technologies.
Ooh, AI and IoT, those are some serious buzzwords these days. Break it down for me. What do those technologies actually mean for a field service business?
Let's start with AI, or artificial intelligence. Dusk FSM can leverage AI to do things like predict service demands and optimize scheduling.
Okay.
Imagine being able to proactively schedule technicians based on historical data, ensuring you have the right people in the right place at the right time.
That would be a game changer for efficiency. No more scrambling to find an available technician at the last minute.
Exactly. Then there's IoT, the Internet of Things. Dusk FSM can integrate with IoT devices, which allows you to monitor equipment and job sites remotely. This opens up possibilities for things like predictive maintenance.
Predictive maintenance. You're talking about preventing problems before they even happen.
Precisely. Let's say you have a piece of equipment with sensors that monitor its performance. If those sensors detect an issue, Dusk FSM can automatically trigger a service ticket and dispatch a technician before the problem escalates into a major breakdown.
That's incredible. It sounds like Dusk FSM is not just helping you manage your existing operations, it's helping you stay ahead of the curve and anticipate future needs.
That's a great way to put it. Dusk FSM is designed to be a future-ready platform, helping you leverage the power of cutting-edge technology to improve your service delivery, enhance customer satisfaction, and ultimately drive business growth.
This is all very impressive, but what about data security?
Yeah.
With all this sensitive information flowing between systems and devices, how can businesses be confident that their data is protected?
That's a valid concern, and Dusk FSM takes data security very seriously. The platform is built with robust security measures, including encryption and controlled access to protect sensitive customer information and ensure compliance with industry regulations.
Okay, that's good to know. So it's not just about being innovative, it's about being responsible and protecting your most valuable asset, your data.
Exactly. And on that note of responsibility, let's not forget about scalability.
Yeah.
Unlike Excel, which tends to become more cumbersome as you grow, Dusk FSM is designed to scale seamlessly alongside your business. You can add new users, services, or even expand into new geographic regions without having to reinvent the wheel.
So it's like having a field service management solution that grows with you, adapting to your evolving needs without missing a beat.
Precisely. Dusk FSM provides the flexibility and scalability you need to achieve your long-term business goals.
All right, I think we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive. We started by exploring why those trusty spreadsheets can become a real bottleneck for growing field service businesses.
We highlighted the challenges of scalability, automation, data integration, and the potential for those tiny spreadsheet errors to turn into big, costly problems.
And then we introduced Dusk FSM as a powerful alternative, a solution that's purpose-built to address these challenges and empower field service businesses to thrive.
We talked about the seamless integration with HubSpot, the automation of key tasks, the ability to empower technicians in the field, and the wealth of data insights that can help you make smarter decisions about your business.
We even got a glimpse into the future, exploring how Dusk FSM is leveraging AI and IoT to transform field service operations and unlock new possibilities for efficiency, customer satisfaction, and revenue growth.
All in all, I think it's safe to say that Dusk FSM presents a compelling case for ditching those spreadsheets and embracing a more sophisticated, future-ready approach to field service management.
I agree, but we're not done yet. Stay tuned for the next part of our deep dive, where we'll explore real-world examples of how businesses just like yours are using Dusk FSM to achieve incredible results.
We'll be back soon. Welcome back, everyone. In the first part of our deep dive, we explored why relying on spreadsheets can really hinder your field service business's growth, especially if you're already leveraging the power of HubSpot. We also introduced you to Dusk FSM, a solution that promises to change the game by seamlessly integrating with HubSpot and bringing automation and intelligence to your field service operations.
It definitely sounds impressive, but
Yep.
I'm eager to see how it all comes together in practice. The white paper mentions a 7-step implementation process that sounds surprisingly straightforward. Can you walk us through those steps?
Absolutely. The first step is simple. Register for a Dusk FSM account. You'll be pleased to know it takes less than 30 seconds, quicker than brewing a decent cup of coffee. Once registered, you'll have access to all of Dusk FSM's features and that seamless integration with HubSpot we've been talking about.
Okay, step 1 check. That sounds easy enough. What's next on our implementation journey?
Step 2 is where the magic of integration really begins. Connecting Dusk FSM to your HubSpot account. This ensures that all your crucial data, deals, tickets, contacts, even product information is automatically synced between the two systems. No more manual data entry or worrying about keeping everything updated. It's all handled for you in real time.
This is where we say goodbye to those data silos and inconsistencies that can cause so many headaches, right? It's like those systems are finally speaking the same language.
Precisely. And the connection process itself is incredibly simple. A few clicks in the Dusk FSM admin panel, and you're good to go.
I'm liking this so far. So we've registered our account, we've connected to HubSpot. What's the next item on our checklist?
Step 3 is about fine-tuning those HubSpot sync settings, specifically for contacts and products. Dusk FSM gives you granular control over how this data is synced. For example, you can designate HubSpot as the source of truth for contacts and products, which ensures that any updates made in HubSpot are instantly reflected in Dusk FSM.
That makes a lot of sense. You always want to be working with the most up-to-date information, regardless of which system you're using. Consistency is key.
Exactly. You can also enable automatic synchronization, which means any new contacts or products added to HubSpot are automatically linked to work orders created in Dusk FSM.
That level of automation sounds incredible. It's like Dusk FSM anticipates your needs before you even know you have them.
It's all about making your life easier and your operations more efficient. Now let's move on to step 4, which is where things get really exciting. Automating field job creation.
Okay, this is the part I've been waiting for. Tell me how Dusk FSM takes the hassle out of managing field jobs.
Imagine this. Your sales team closes a deal in HubSpot and boom, Dusk FSM automatically generates a field job based on that deal. No manual entry, no delays, just instant action.
So this is that seamless flow from sales to service we talked about earlier.
Right.
This is how it actually happens in the real world.
Precisely. And you have complete control over how this automation works. You can specify which HubSpot deal stages should trigger job creation in Dusk FSM. You can even set up workflows to update deal statuses in HubSpot based on job completion in Dusk FSM.
It's like having a virtual assistant who's always one step ahead, taking care of all the tedious tasks in the background so you can focus on the big picture.
It really streamlines the entire lead to cash cycle, which, as we've discussed, is a key driver of revenue growth. Now, step 5 focuses on configuring job types and workflows to fit your specific business needs.
You mentioned earlier that Dusk FSM is incredibly flexible. Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. Dusk FSM can handle a wide range of field service scenarios. Whether you're dealing with simple one-off repairs or complex multi-step installations, Dusk FSM can be customized to match your specific workflow. You can set up different job types and even configure workflows to automatically generate specific job types based on information from your HubSpot deals.
So no matter what kind of field service business you're running, Dusk FSM can adapt to your unique processes and requirements.
Exactly. It's all about providing a solution that's tailored to your business. Now let's move on to step 6, which focuses on automating scheduling and dispatching.
This is an area where things can get really messy with spreadsheets. I'm curious to hear how Dusk FSM simplifies this often chaotic process.
Dusk FSM uses AI-powered algorithms to automatically assign technicians to jobs based on their skills, location, and availability. It's like having a super smart scheduling assistant who can instantly optimize your workforce, ensuring you're sending the right person to the right job every time.
No more scheduling conflicts or wasted time trying to figure out who's available when. This sounds like a dream come true for any field service manager.
It's all about efficiency. And Dusk FSM's real-time tracking and visual planner allow you to monitor job progress and make adjustments on the fly. If a technician is running late or a job needs to be rescheduled, you can easily make the necessary changes in Dusk FSM, and those updates are instantly reflected in HubSpot.
Okay, so we're talking real-time visibility and control over your entire field operation. That's a powerful combination. It sounds like Dusk FSM really empowers you to be proactive and responsive, which is essential for keeping your customers happy and your business running smoothly.
You're getting it. Now, the 7th and final step in the implementation process is all about monitoring and optimizing your field service operations with real-time data.
So it's not just about automating tasks, it's about using data to continuously improve and refine your operations.
Exactly. Dusk FSM provides you with a wealth of data insights. You can track key metrics like technician efficiency, job completion times, customer satisfaction ratings, and so much more. This allows you to analyze performance, identify bottlenecks, and make data-driven decisions that will help you optimize workflows and boost your bottom line.
This all sounds incredibly powerful. We've gone from the frustration of spreadsheets to a fully automated, data-driven field service management solution in just 7 steps.
And remember, the whole process can be completed in a matter of hours, so you can start reaping the benefits of Dusk FSM almost immediately.
Now that we've covered the how-to of implementing Dusk FSM, I'd like to spend a little more time exploring those long-term strategic advantages we touched on earlier, specifically those exciting AI and IoT capabilities. I think a lot of people hear those buzzwords and wonder what they actually mean for their business. Can you give us some concrete examples?
Of course. We've already discussed how Dusk FSM's AI capabilities can optimize scheduling and predict service demands. But AI can also analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and trends that humans might miss.
So it's like having a virtual data scientist on your team, helping you make smarter decisions about everything from resource allocation to customer engagement.
Exactly. And when you combine AI with IoT, things get even more interesting. Imagine sensors installed on your equipment that monitor performance in real time. That data is fed into Dusk FSM, which uses AI algorithms to analyze it and identify potential problems before they occur.
So you can proactively address issues and prevent them from happening in the first place, rather than reacting after a breakdown.
Precisely. This is what we call predictive maintenance. It's a game changer for field service businesses. Imagine a sensor on a commercial refrigerator alerting Dusk FSM about a temperature fluctuation. This could trigger a service ticket before any food spoils, saving the business time, money, and potential reputation damage.
Wow, that's a powerful example. It sounds like Dusk FSM is helping businesses move from a reactive approach to a proactive, preventative one. But with all this data flowing between systems and devices, are there any security concerns businesses should be aware of?
Data security is paramount. Dusk FSM is built with robust security measures to address these concerns. We're talking encryption, controlled access, regular security audits, all the things you'd expect from a platform handling sensitive information.
So businesses can feel confident that their data is in good hands with Dusk FSM.
Absolutely. Dusk FSM is also designed to help businesses comply with industry regulations, which is increasingly important in today's data-driven world.
Speaking of data, earlier we discussed the data insights that Dusk FSM provides. Can you tell me more about the kinds of reports and metrics businesses can access?
Of course, Dusk FSM offers a wide range of reports that can provide valuable insights into your field service operations. For example, you can track metrics like first-time fix rates, average job completion times, technician utilization rates, and customer satisfaction scores. You can also generate reports on specific job types, technicians, or time periods.
So you can really drill down and get a granular understanding of what's working well and where there might be opportunities for improvement.
Exactly. You can identify trends, spot bottlenecks, and make data-driven decisions to optimize your workflows and improve your overall performance.
This all sounds incredibly valuable. But I have to ask, is there anything Dusk FSM can't do? Are there any limitations businesses should be aware of?
That's a great question. While Dusk FSM is a powerful and versatile solution, it's important to remember that it's not a one-size-fits-all magic bullet. The success of any FSM implementation depends on a variety of factors, including the complexity of your operations, the quality of your data, and the willingness of your team to embrace new technologies and processes.
So there's still a human element involved, even with all this automation and intelligence.
Absolutely. Technology can be a powerful enabler, but it's ultimately up to the humans to use it effectively.
That's a great point. Before we move on, I want to circle back to something you mentioned earlier, scalability. Why is scalability so important for field service businesses, and how does Dusk FSM address this challenge?
Scalability is crucial for any growing business. As your business expands, adding more customers, more technicians, more services, and perhaps even expanding geographically, you need a solution that can keep pace. Unlike spreadsheets, which tend to become more cumbersome and error-prone as you grow, Dusk FSM is designed to scale effortlessly alongside your business.
So as your business evolves, you don't have to worry about your FSM solution holding you back.
Exactly. You can add new users, services, or even expand into new geographic regions without having to reconfigure your entire system. Dusk FSM provides the flexibility and support you need to achieve your long-term business goals.
So it's not just a solution for today, it's an investment in the future of your business.
Precisely. Dusk FSM is designed to grow with you, adapting to your changing needs and empowering you to reach new heights of success.
This has been an incredibly insightful discussion so far. We've explored the ins and outs of Dusk FSM, from its seamless integration with HubSpot to its AI-powered automation and its ability to scale alongside your business. We've even gotten a glimpse into the future of field service, with its potential to leverage technologies like IoT and predictive maintenance.
We've covered a lot of ground, but there's still so much more to explore. In the final part of our deep dive, we're going to shift our focus to real-world examples, showcasing how businesses just like yours are using Dusk FSM to achieve incredible results.
I'm excited to hear those stories. Stay tuned, everyone, for the exciting conclusion of our deep dive into Dusk FSM. Welcome back to the deep dive. In the previous parts, we explored the limitations of using spreadsheets for field service management and the many benefits of switching to a dedicated FSM solution like Dusk FSM. But I think what really drives it home is hearing how those benefits translate into real-world success stories.
Absolutely. Theory and features are important, but nothing beats seeing how Dusk FSM is making a tangible difference for businesses just like yours. And the white paper we've been exploring It is packed with compelling examples.
I'm ready to be inspired.
Yeah.
Can you share a story that really highlights the impact Dusk FSM can have?
Let's talk about Green Tech Solutions, a rapidly growing provider of solar panel installations. They were already using HubSpot for their CRM,
Okay.
but like many businesses, they were stuck using spreadsheets to manage their field operations.
I can already sense the pain points coming.
You guessed it. They were struggling with manual processes, data silos, scheduling nightmares, and their technicians were spending way too much time on paperwork instead of installing those solar panels.
So Green Tech Solutions was feeling the classic spreadsheet squeeze. How did Dusk FSM enter the picture?
They decided to take the leap and implement Dusk FSM. And the results were truly transformative. First and foremost, that seamless integration between Dusk FSM and HubSpot
Yeah.
eliminated those data silos. Now, all their customer information, job details, scheduling information, it's all synced in real time, giving everyone a single source of truth.
No more data discrepancies and wasted time trying to reconcile information between systems. That sounds like a huge relief.
It was. And because Dusk SSM automates so many tasks that were previously done manually, Green Tech Solutions saw a significant reduction in errors and a dramatic increase in productivity. Their technicians could focus on what they do best, installing solar panels, and spend less time bogged down by those administrative tasks.
That's a win for everyone.
Yeah.
But I'm always curious about the numbers. Did these improvements translate into tangible results for Green Tech Solutions?
Absolutely. They saw several key improvements. For one, their lead-to-cash cycle was significantly accelerated. Because Dusk FSM automates the entire process from deal closure in HubSpot to job completion and invoicing, Green Tech Solutions started getting paid faster.
Right.
This improved their cash flow and gave them greater financial flexibility.
That's huge for any business, especially one that's growing quickly.
Exactly. They also saw a noticeable increase in customer satisfaction.
Right.
Their technicians were arriving at jobs fully prepared, equipped with the right information and tools thanks to Dusk FSM.
Yeah.
This allowed them to complete jobs more efficiently and provide a smoother, more professional experience for their customers.
So Dusk FSM wasn't just improving internal operations, it was directly impacting the customer experience and strengthening those relationships.
Exactly. And here's the most impressive part. Green Tech Solutions achieved all of this without increasing their headcount.
Wow.
They were able to take on more jobs with the same team, thanks to the increased efficiency and optimized resource allocation provided by Dusk FSM.
Okay, that's what I call a triple win. More revenue, happier customers, and a more streamlined operation, all without adding staff. Color me impressed. Do you have another success story that showcases the versatility of Dusk FSM?
Let's shift gears and look at rapid response plumbing.
Okay.
They were already using HubSpot for customer management, but you guessed it.
Uh-oh.
Their field operations were heavily reliant on spreadsheets.
It seems like spreadsheets are the recurring villain in our field service saga.
They certainly present a common challenge. In rapid response plumbing's case, those spreadsheets were causing major headaches with scheduling and dispatching. They relied on manual processes and phone calls to coordinate their technicians, which led to delays, miscommunications, and frustrated customers.
Not exactly living up to the rapid response name, are they?
Not at all. But once they implemented Dusk FSM, things changed dramatically. The AI-powered scheduling and dispatching features enabled them to automate technician assignments, optimize routes, and get real-time visibility into job progress.
So Dusk FSM helped them bring order to the chaos and truly live up to their brand promise of rapid response. I'm starting to see a pattern here.
The pattern is clear. Dusk FSM empowers businesses to work smarter, not harder. And the benefits go beyond just scheduling and dispatching. With Dusk FSM, Rapid Response Plumbing's technicians could now access all the customer and job information they needed directly on their mobile devices. Service histories, customer preferences, even special instructions.
No more showing up at a job only to realize a vital piece of information is missing. That must have saved them a lot of time and headaches.
Absolutely. This led to a significant reduction in errors, an improvement in first-time fix rates, and a noticeable boost in customer satisfaction.
It sounds like Dusk FSM was giving their technicians a serious advantage, equipping them with the knowledge and tools to deliver exceptional service. But what about the business itself? How did these changes translate into bottom-line results?
Rapid Response Plumbing saw a significant increase in the number of jobs they could handle each day. Thanks to the increased efficiency and optimized resource allocation that Dusk FSM provides, they were doing more with the same resources.
That's incredible. And since they were completing jobs faster, I'm guessing their cash flow also improved.
You're exactly right. Faster job completion meant faster payments, which gave them more financial breathing room to reinvest in their business and continue to grow.
These success stories are really inspiring. It's clear that Dusk FSM is more than just a software solution. It's a catalyst for positive change and growth.
I couldn't agree more. Dusk FSM helps businesses transform their field service operations from a source of frustration into a powerful engine for efficiency, customer satisfaction, and revenue generation.
It sounds like Dusk FSM isn't just fixing problems, it's unlocking possibilities. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, but before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your final thoughts. For any field service businesses out there who are still on the fence about making the switch, what would you say is the single most compelling reason to ditch those spreadsheets and embrace Dusk FSM?
That's a great question. For me, it boils down to this. Dusk FSM empowers you to take control of your field service operations and propel your business forward. It's about replacing reactive firefighting with proactive data-driven decision-making. It's about empowering your technicians to deliver exceptional service and delight your customers. And ultimately, it's about unlocking growth and achieving levels of success that wouldn't be possible with spreadsheets alone.
That's a fantastic way to sum it up. It's not just about eliminating headaches. It's about embracing a new way of working that's smarter, more efficient, and ultimately more rewarding for everyone involved.
Precisely. And for those who are ready to take that leap, I encourage you to explore the Dusk FSM website. They offer a wealth of resources, including case studies, demo videos, and even a free trial, so you can experience the power of Dusk FSM firsthand.
And of course, we'll include a link to the Dusk FSM website in the show notes. Well, I think that's a wrap for our deep dive into Dusk FSM. We've covered a lot of ground, from the pain points of spreadsheets to the transformative potential of a dedicated FSM solution. We've explored the features, the benefits, and even heard some inspiring success stories from businesses just like yours.
It's been a pleasure sharing these insights with you and your listeners.
The pleasure was all ours. If you're ready to take your field service business to the next level, I encourage you to check out Dusk FSM and see how it can help you achieve your goals. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
See you next time.